some explanations. So the first haul item I have is the easel card die. The easel card die. This easel card die is from Art Expression. This is what the die looks like. Kind of looks like a popcorn box to me, but okay. And then we have two uh, dies that intertwine into one another, and the plate. This die makes an easel so you can either stand up like it is here. If you can see it, of course not. You can stand up your card and make a flat easel, or you can take your card and tape it to this easel and have your card stand up. So if you have a fancy card and you want it to stand up without damaging the actual card itself, you can tape it to the back of it. This gives you instructions on how to put this together and how it works. Also, you can cut into it and put your design right on it. And so I have cut out the pieces for this so you can see what it looks like. So this is the first piece, and they're identical pieces. But when you cut these out, you have to cut them out like this. So upside down. One has to be upside down in order to match the other side. Because if you cut both of them like this, both of them will be like this and they won't match together. So you always have to make sure that you cut one right side up, one upside down. So what I did to accomplish that was take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, fold it in half, and lay this on there. Then you automatically have one upside facing up, one upside down, and it cut straight through. It went through without any problems. Especially if you have a machine that has good pressure, it'll cut right through them depending on how thick your paper is. But this die seems to be a pretty good die in order to cut two layers of paper or run it through twice to get that double impression. Then I cut out the two of these together to make the frame. And the frame is used to frame up whatever picture you put inside of this. Now, it won't be necessary to cut out the frame if you're not going to use it as a standard easel with a design on the inside of it. But if you're going to use a design on the inside of it, you need the easel frame. And then I cut out the little plate that goes right up under. So this can say something like happy birthday or thinking of you or something like that. If you had a picture of yourself or of your children and you wanted to get this to your grandkids, it would be, you would be able to do it. Use this for that purpose. Okay, the way this goes together, these are two separate pieces, but they interchange and interlock into one another. So you would glue the two of these on top of one another, fold on that score line on this side, fold on that score line on this side, and then you have a front. Match up, make sure you match up the top because it is scalloped up here. You want it to be scalloped and in the same place. So that score line allows for you to do that. Then you come around the back and there is another score line right there. This has a score line. Wait a minute. Um, I don't know what's going on. My feed for my YouTube just went black. I'm sorry for that. It's saying I'm live, but it's not showing up. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this video if I have people on Facebook watching. Um, so then you have to go on your score lines, bend on your score lines. But for this, in order for this to fold over, you have to clip into those score lines up to that vertical set of lines. You don't cut it all the way off. You just cut it up to that score line, just like that. and let it loose. And you do the same thing on the other side. You open up that score line. I need to use some better scissors. And you cut right up into that score line, not passing it. Don't go past it. So you have your um, this open like that. This side does the same thing. It opens like that, like this. And so with those two pieces together now, you're looking at your frame like this. Open it up. And the reason why you cut that open is so those two pieces can also join. Your frame can also join together. That's the reason why you cut those pieces. Because you will be able to lay this down. This. So all of this will be joined together. And when you're done, your easel will stand up just like that. And I'm not putting this together only because I am going to put a picture in the inside. So I don't want it to glue this together, but I wanted to show you how this works. And then your easel will stand up, but you have to make sure that you lay your tabs down. Once they're glued together, you lay your tabs down because they go into each other. And let's see if I can get this to stand. There you go. See, it will stand up. Let me do this because a picture is going to go inside of here. So this will stand up. You see your two tabs, they work together, and those two tabs will connect right into, there you go. Because they're not glued together, they're not trying to work together. But they go right into that slot. There's a slot right here that they go right into. And so they go right into that slot, which allows your easel to stand up. Then when you want to mail this, you lay this whole thing down, and you can put it right in the mail. So that's how this works. Art Impression does sell another die just like this, but it's straight across, so you don't have to worry about the ruffles on the top if you don't like the ruffles. Okay, and if you prefer, as you see, it stands up both ways. When you put this together, it stands up just like this. But if you prefer, it'll stand up just like this. So you get both ways. If you like the ruffle at the bottom, you can stand it up like this. If you would like the ruffle at the top, you can stand it up like this. But be careful, because when you put your picture in there, you have to choose a way that you want it to stand up. Okay? So that was the first one. The first thing that I received. And the second one I received was my Autoship from Diamond Press. And with this Autoship, it was the window Autoship where we made the small scenes. I think about a month ago you seen me make the small scenes inside of the windows. And so that Autoship came in, and it has some lovely dies that we can make scenes from and put inside of our windows. This one is really lovely. This what is this thing called? Um, oh, lighthouse. The lighthouse off the shore. Being that we have a lot of lighthouses in Michigan, I really enjoy seeing those. And then you have the die set that matches with it. And so you have a different um, window this time than you did the last time. But don't forget, you can combine scenes. They have the curtains that go with them now. for this, so you can combine the scenes together to make whatever type of design. And this is an example of what you can do. And you can make this where you're looking in or looking out. And so these are the pieces. And Diamond Press now gives you like many instructions on how to put things together. So when you stamp out your design, you die cut it, this is what it looks like. Kind of elementary, but if you're new, it's not elementary. It's something that you need to know how to do. And so I will come back with the samples. I'm going to make these samples to see how hard they are to make. Because these pieces are very small, I probably can use some scraps that I have from the paper pack that we're using right now. And I will use those to make like the window and the curtains, and the gate, of course, is white. So I'll make a white picket fence or a gray picket fence. But some of the papers that we're using right now, like this one, I can cut this out and make a window frame, and then I can have the curtains with maybe some like this to make the curtains underneath. So we're gonna work it out, and I will come back to show you the examples on how to put some of these together. They're very simple, fun coloring ideas for you from Diamond Press. This is the HSN Autoship. I'm not sure if you can go to their website to buy this or not, but if you go to mydiamondpress.com and see, you may be able to purchase this set on their site. I'm not sure if they reserve it for HSN or not. Um, Also, I want to remind everybody about the small groups. Our small groups Zoom is today at 6 o'clock for the people who are getting their kits today. They'll be getting their kits at church, and after church rather, they'll be getting their kits, and the Zoom information is on the form inside of your kit for today. So please make sure that you get your kit and read the information. For the two people who I know did not have colored pencils, I included some coloring pencils, some fine liners, so that you can color your C scene beforehand. So you don't have to wait until we're actually on the Zoom call. You can do that beforehand. So I appreciate you coming in and looking at my video. I will see you in the next one, where I will have the samples of the Diamond Press. I'll save a couple of them. I'll cut out the pieces like I normally do, and then I'll save some of them, so then you can see me put them together, so you'll see how it works. Okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.